Today on the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Moturayo Akinwale, is asking the court to compel her baby daddy, Michael Akeyemi, to take responsibility over their children.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Moturayo versus Michael. Parties one or not. The plaintiff will be aided by an interpreter.
Okay, can we have the interpreter? All right. So Moturayo, can you tell me what happened? Why you are here?
Torí daddy Ìbejì ẹni tí mo bímọ fún kò take responsibility lórí àwọn ọmọ mi láti ìgbà tí mo ti bí wọn.
She said she came here on behalf of the case between herself and the father of her twins. That since she gave birth to the twins, he has not been responsible over them.
Go ahead.
So ìgbà tí mo.
How old are the twins?
They are going to 5 years now. August 26th, they will close 5 years.
Are you married?
We are not married.
Did you ever live together as a couple?
We are living together.
Right
but
now?
We are separate now. Since 2018.
You separated in 2018?
Yes.
Okay. So, what do you have to say to this?
I'm Michael Akeyemi. She gave birth to twins to me 2018, August 26. We are to do introduction 3rd of September 2018, but she gave birth 26th of August 2018. So she gave birth to them premature. So I have to take them to Lutz General Hospital.
I hope you can hear him.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
So I took them to Lutz General Hospital. I spent a lot then. So we came back from Lutz. We came back home from Lutz after a couple of months. Start living together, fine. Most time she's a violent someone. She look calm. She look gentle. But others are what freaks me to call her back when I call her, when my parents ask me to settle down. The reason is that I have a kid. Before then, I was expecting his mom would come back due to what happened, but unfortunately, she got married to someone else. She gave birth to a child.
That's your child.
Thank you. When she was in school.
Okay.
So my parents asked me to let her go back to school so that she will finish her education. So that's how I lose her own that's how our relationship broke within me and my former wife.
Are you married to her?
No, I'm not married to her. Yeah. We want to have a mini party for the twins. People were there. Her mother was in the house. My mother was there. Relatives, her friends.
That is why you did not go ahead to ask for a hand in marriage.
It's fresh to when we are. I'm still paying for the medical I host CMAC, Chairman Medical Advisory Committee at Lutz Hospital. I'm owing them some amount. So and my job then has issue. So I don't even think of married. Then I don't think of, let's call parents and do the right thing.
Even the introduction.
Do the introduction. I don't.
Taking 2 or 3 people from your side to go and meet their family.
You want to do that before giving birth.
You did that before.
You want to do that. That's supposed to happen on 3rd of September. But a week to the date. She delivered. So after delivering, I'm running how to survive with the children, the mother,
and the medical bill,
and all that. So I don't even think of introduction or anything then. So we were in the house that very day. Our phone mother dropped into the water. I don't know how that happened. The mother called me that, Michael, my phone has issue. I collected the phone. Like troubleshooting the phone. Maybe it can work. But I've already given her, I have one used phone. I've given her.
You had a spare one?
I have a spare one, thank you. I've given to her mother then. So when I bent down losing the phone, someone came in. A lady came in. And the lady said, they call me pastor. I'm not the pastor is like nickname from my secondary school. You just say, you collect my money. The lady started bragging. Like I collected money from her and I had not returned the money back fully. The lady did that finish and I went out with the lady and I explained to her, I'm doing naming today and the money I collected from you, this is what I use it to do. I will balance you later. Give me some time. The lady went. As I entered back, she just faced me. All those stupid girls that I carry around, that I do around, when else they want to come here without knock, she will let them know the kind of lady she was. I was like, I now told her that if you know the money I collected from her, if you know what I use this to do, and if you know what she came here to do, you wouldn't have shouted the way you shout. I bent down like I sat on a dining chair, bent down and fixing her mom's phone. The next thing, she slapped me from the back. Her friends was there in the house, in the room, in the same room. Her friends, they were 2. One mama, I don't know the other lady. Both of them were there. She slapped me from the So I rushed, I go to the entrance, I call her mom that it's good you come and take your thing. And with what she's doing, I'm even fed up with this kind of character. As I was going in, as I want to enter back, she locked me. I did not put on anything. She owed my trouser. I still have the trouser up to date. She owed my trouser, my suit trouser, and everything. Today I must beat her. Today I must do this. I did not touch her. Her mother came in. Her mother came in. Her mother met her with the twins on the bed. Same thing she did in the hospital. Her mother met her doing same thing. That's why I told her mother that was what she did in the hospital. I was telling you the other day. Her mother met her dragging the twins on the bed as if she was not the one that gave birth to them. So as I want to go back out. She came back to me. I still have the trouser I wore that very day and the boxers. She owed.
Calm down.
She owed the.
Still, you are going to respond to everything. Just calm down.
She owed the trouser. She tear the trouser and the boxer. She owed my prick. She could not leave it. Her mother dragged it. Her mother could not even collect it from her. So I wanted to eat her so that she can leave my boxers and trouser. My hand eats.
Order.
I wanted to slap her so that she can leave my trouser and my boxers. My aunt eats her mother. She keeps singing, I beat her mother. I beat her mother. That very day, everybody, including my parents and everybody, they settled the matter. Before they settled the matter, they took her to the landlord apartments. She has to leave me by force. So they took her to the landlord's apartment. I ran out. They were there. I told her that's how she used to do. She had been doing this and I keep calming down. But this time around, after this party or with this party, she should just follow her mother and go. As I said that, she carried the landlord stove skeleton. The stove skeleton. She threw it on me that very day. As she threw that one, from her body, she removed 2 knives. This happened not in corner. Not in corner, not in it. Many people with even her mother her mother took the 2 knives that very day. Yes, her mother went with the knives. Many people were there. My parents were there, her parents were there, her friends and people living around. So not that I cooked a lie, or this is something that anybody can call anybody in that vicinity to witness this I just said now. That this went like that. They settled with us. We settled. We living fine. When like that, my sister now came, my junior sister. She just called me that, am I around? I said, yes, I'm around. She came around. I truly did not know that she would come that very night. When Jimmy came, she was in with her. Immediately she said that Jimmy came to the house. She was like, did she call me before that she was coming? She did not call me, that she just called me that she's on her way. She's somewhere close to our place. And I told her I'm around. She's coming. She went to somewhere Yaba. And she just planned to say hi to us. I was outside. When I came in the evening to lie down, she was like, don't go on the bed now. That I should go and bathe first before I go to the bed, because she just lay the bed. As a guy, I was like, I've lie down already. Come and carry me out from the bed. She was like, I told you not to lie down on the bed. And she just, with that, she came to meet me on that bed that I lie down. That I told you not to lie down on the bed, and you lie down on the bed. Are you this? Do you want me to be doing? Do you want to overstress me? I just do this. Do you want me to do this? I'm like, calm down now. Is it up to this? I mean, I'm coming from outside and just lie down. You start. She grabbed me on bed, and I told her, my junior sister, that take the twins out, because she has starting. If she want to fight, nothing will ever stop her from fighting. She will have to do to their own satisfaction. I just told my sister to take the twins out. As that one want to go out, she meets them at the entrance. She left me on the bed and meet them at the door entrance. She jacked Jumi. That was her last born. Jacked her she want to take the twins from her. So she jacked Jumi. Bomo, drop my children, drop my daughter. Why are you taking them to? I leave the bed. She did not leave Jumi. She did not leave the children. I collected the children. I want to collect the children. That's where she faced me too. I want to go out. She did not allow me to go out. Truly, I hit her that very night too. I hit her, and as I hit her, once I see that she leaves my clothes, I rushed out. She was moving around the streets, causing around the street. Where is he? Can you come? She went to one chief, reported to that chief that because I used to sit with that chief, that this is what I do. The chief asked to call for me. I want to go and meet the chief on the road. She met me there. She also met me on the road. Jacked me on the fence before people came again to drag me from her. That night, I could not sleep home. I went to sleep in my uncle's house with Jumi. So the following in the morning, I told my uncle that with this way Tunrayo is doing, I have to go to
Order
at Ayobo police station. My uncle said, if I go to human rights at police station, they will say I arrest her. That's what I want.
You mean if you go to report at the police station?
Yes.
Police will come and arrest her. Or people will say...
People will be saying that I use police to arrest my wife. That what he will advise me to do is, I should go home. I know what she like. Just carry whatever you know that she like. Or anyway, I think I can pamper her or calm her down. I should go home and do that. Why getting home that very day? She's not in the house. She's not in the room.
Stop shaking your hand.
She was with the landlord. She has already she has scattered all the house. So my junior sister went in videoing I was the one videoing how she scattered the house before she come in at the back, and she used the door to push me. The phone fell to the front. My sister went to pick the phone. I was videoing before she pushed me. So the camera was still capturing. So my sister went to pick the phone. That's where she faced me. She faced me, she hooked me with the wall, hitting me, giving me head boots with the wall. The thing was on phone recording. This same landlord came in, show in the video, saw her with what she was doing. Immediately when I freed again, I have to leave. She wanted to go and meet Jumoke again. That she's the one that caused fighting. I just told her I want to go to my daddy Abe, that's my uncle, to be going to his place. So on our way going to Daddy Abe's place, I received a call from Human Rights Police Station that Akinwale, Motunrayo, and my landlord were there in the police station. So I just told Jimmy to go to my uncle's place, that I want to reach Ayobo Human Rights Police Station, that I received a call there on behalf of Tunrayo. That was fine. So I went there. When I get there, she asked, okay, I did not meet her there. I met the landlord there. So they asked what happened. I said, before I could talk, she asked to be there. So that if anything I said wrong, immediately she will defend. So they sent for her. The landlord called someone. She came. So when she came, they asked what happened. She said, I beat her. What happened? And I told them exactly what happened. The landlord did not know that he's in a video. This same landlord say something else. So when I was talking, I say, I don't even know that the camera then capture her while hitting me and capture the landlord while he entered too. And I just said I was at the back of the door, capturing how she scattered the house before she came and used the door to push me. That's what I wanted to show. And the phone continued playing, seeing her video, what she does, and even the landlord appear at the back. So the human rights officer said, okay, at this stage, we are the first before they see the evidence, they say we have to go to court. But when they now see the videos, they have to settle with us. They settled the issue that very day that we should go home, and we are both living together. So we both left that day, and we are home, living normal. So like days later, her mother called me, that she has been calling her phone did not wait. I said, she received a call before I went out now. Okay, let me go and give her my phone. Let me go to her. So when I get to her place, I will call you. So before I get to her, she was on call with her mother. So I just have to go back once I've seen her making call with the mother. So 3 hours after that time, she came. I was still outside. She came to me some minutes later that she'll be going to shop in the evening, as usual. I said, but she normally go in the morning, but she came to me that she's going around 5, 6. So I said, no problem. So when it's that time, she came to me. I said, the money with me is not much. I only have maybe 1,000. I don't think maybe it's 500 or 1,000 with me there, and she knows that the money with me is not much. How are we going to do? Because if she wants to go like that, I do give them money. I do give them little so that they can manage to support their finance when they go. So when they come back, we are home. And the money with me is little. He said, okay, I should change it and give her the one that will take her to shop. That was how she left that very night, that very day. I was expecting her to come back on Sunday. She did not come back on Sunday. On Monday, she did not come back on Monday. The following weekend, she did not come back. 2 weeks or to 3 weeks later, the mother called me at night that, Baba Ibeji, I want to see you. I said, okay, when, ma? He said, anytime from now. She cut. I said, okay, is tomorrow not too late? She said, no, fine. She said, no, not too late. She now called back. When you are coming, hello, Baba Ibeji, when you are coming, come with your uncle. That my uncle that I said is living close version. Come with your uncle, your mommy, and your daddy. I now said, these people you mentioned, if they were not available, he said, my coming is useless. The mother said that on phone, that means my coming alone, she said it that my coming alone is useless. So I didn't bother myself. I just called my mom and informed them what her mom said. I called that my uncle too and informed him what her mom said. They all just tell me to calm. So she already know that the landlords have given us quit notice. 2 months to quit the house. Then I've been I told you I've paid them half payment of that new apartment. So I've been paying the money, I've been paying a little gradually till I finish the payments. And I called her. The landlord has already been coming to me that, and it's almost the 2 months. I've already known that we are not going to spend 2 months in that house. The landlord has been coming to me, and I people now call her line. You have not been coming home. Me, I want to pack my own things to my uncle's place. Will you come and pack your own things too? Because once I pack my own things to my uncle's place, I just have to. I want to be. I told her I want to be skirting around or skirting with my uncle. So I've been taking my things to my uncle's place. So when I called her that very day, she could not pick. One sister now picked the call. This sister said, she did not pick, but that sister called me back. This sister called me back. Baba Ibeji, I want to see you. I was so happy when someone else called me on her behalf that want to see me. I was like, okay, ma, when? The woman said, if I can make it today. I said, can I start coming now? The woman said, no. She's not around now. She's on island. That she's on island. That she's living on island. But she will come to their place.
To summarize everything.
Yeah, that she'll come to her place at night. So I have to go to the place. I have to go to meet that auntie in the evening. Why not even like someone that I know the auntie living opposite a shop? So when I met her, I greeted her. I said, are you the... She asked me, maybe I know. I said, I pretend as if I did not know her. I said, no, I did not know her. You've not seen my face on. I said, I've not seen your face on. But she said, I've seen me. I've not seen you. In short, so the auntie asked me what happened. I narrate the little I can explain. She was there, but she did not come out. The twins wanted to come out. Someone took them back. So right from there, they've been hiding my daughters for me. They don't allow me to see them. That very day, the auntie said the issue...
From then till now?
From them.
Till now?
I saw them, let me say, like up till she still hiding them for me. Because the last time I went there, I vowed and I decided not to look back to her and the kids. That was the last year, August. I said I will not even look back. When it's time, if you think you can cope now, when it comes to the times that you will not be able to cope, you will bring my kids to me. I've went to the police station, women rights. After that time, I went to the police station because no time I went to her place is violence. So I went to the police station. I told them that I want them to invite her. This is what before.
Which police station?
The police station, Ogun State. I went there. I went to the human rights department. I told them what happened. I told them that I want to be seeing my kids. I want to be doing normal on my kids. She has been hiding my kids for me, or she should just come out and say it to my face. Either I'm not the one that owns them. They called her. Actually, I told them they asked me what I want. I said what I want is that if I'm around by weekend, I've went to her times to discuss. I went to her times to discuss that with her. That I do give her money before weekends, sometimes during the week, sometimes 2 weeks, according to how I'm a freelance. So according to how I'm having money, I give her money. So when it comes to the times whereby she hides my kids, I stop to be giving her money. That when
what do you mean by hide? She stopped giving you access to the children?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not. Yes, she stopped giving access to the children. So when I went to the station, they asked me what I want. I said, this is what I want. I want to be seeing my children. Even weekends when I'm around, I want them to be around me. Then I take them back to her. If they are not on holiday, if I pick them on Saturday, if I'm around on Saturday, then I take them back on Sunday. Or they just come back to me and take them back. I told them at the station like that. They called her. She said, they talked to her. She said no, that she can't release them. She can't let them to be coming to me. I now told them that if you don't let them to be coming to me, I'll be looking at her like that. They said they cannot force her. That if she cannot let me to be seeing them, she should keep taking care of them. And if whatever I have and convenience I can be giving them, if I wish, then I'm still not comfortable with the judgments because I still want to be seeing them. I still go to the mother's shop with my neighbor. I called her that I want to see her one-on-one. After the human rights officer, I called her that I want to see her one-on-one. Me and her. She gave me an appointment. I said, where? She said I should come to her mother's shop. I still went there. I went there with my neighbor. Because if I went there alone, she will still create that violence, public violence that she do create every time. So I went there with my neighbor. Daddy Feli, Mr. Francis. I went there that very night. She came. She even said she's not expecting me anymore. She later came, sha.
The plaintiff, Moturayo Akinwale, claims that she stopped living with her baby daddy because of domestic violence. She alleges that he has since stopped taking responsibility over their twin daughters. The defendant, Michael Akinyemi, claims that Moturayo's calm appearance is very deceptive. He alleges that she is very violent and nobody can stop her when she starts a fight. He said he is willing to take responsibility, but Moturayo has been denying him access to his children. Judge Fumi wades into this matter.
What was your purpose of going there that day?
The purpose of being there is because I still want to be seen.
Okay, now let me ask you to cut a long story short. Yes. The bottom line is, all I can make out of everything you'll be saying is, you have 2 children with her?
Yes, sir. Yes,
she's not giving access to those children?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the bottom line?
Yes, ma'am.
Because already you are living apart?
Yes, ma'am.
She's not saying she wants to marry you by force?
No.
That's not why she's called?
No.
It's obvious you two, you don't want to go ahead with the relationship.
Yes.
So most of these stories goes to no issue. The bottom line is, because you are not having access to the children, that's why you stop the upkeep over them. That's your stand.
Yes.
It took you so long to get there because I was wondering where you are going all this way. Now I know where you are, so you have to put a stop there. Can I have a response to that? The bottom line, do you deny him access to those children?
No.
Is it the father of the children?
Yes.
So when do you want him to be having access to the children? Because since they are living with you now.
Ìgbà tí tó ná mi, ó máa ń bú àwọn family mi. There was a time tí àbúrò ẹ̀ last born yẹn, Jimmy, ó wá sọ́dọ̀ mi, ó wá kí wa. So mo dẹ̀ ṣe feed àwọn ọmọ mi, mo ṣe feed wọn lóúnjẹ tán because bed wa ilẹ̀lẹ̀ ló wà. So omi drop sí orí bed yẹn. So ìgbà tó wọlé, mo ní pé why ó sùn sórí bed ó ṣe jẹ́ orí rug ló sùn sí. Ó ní pé kí n lọ pe àwọn family mi, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, kán wá sùn síbẹ̀.
Meanwhile, she said, he usually abuse our family members, and that she does not like. That there was a time she just finished feeding the twins, and he came in, and instead of him sleeping on the bed, he slept on the rug, and that was where the contention started.
So, ẹ̀ẹ̀kan tó fa tàfijọ́ depart nìyẹn. So lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn, mo ṣàná, why now? Gbogbo ìgbà ló máa ń bọ́ àwọn family mi tó dẹ̀ máa ná mi.
Oh, he beats you?
Yes.
Do you normally beat him?
Because
the twice I hit her twice.
You hit her twice?
Twice, yes. Okay. The first time was the day she owed my suit trouser with my prick. That the day I said I want to eat her, but my hand eats her mother.
And
Then the second time was the day that my junior sister came. That she came to me. The day she said, I did not even...
stated it earlier on.
I did not even...
Is that the 2 times?
Rug.
Ó ní ìgbà kan tí mọ́ èmi wá ìgbà tá iṣẹ́ ti hospital dé tá iṣẹ́ ti olùtìdé mọ́ èmi ra àwọn àgbo kọ̀ọ̀kan wá pé kí n lè ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn káwọn ọmọ yẹn tún lè put on dáadáa.
After they came back from the hospital, the mother brought some herbs for them to use for the twins so that they can be stronger.
So mọ́ èmi dẹ̀
Natural herbs.
Natural herbs, okay.
So mọ́ èmi dẹ̀ ń try láti ṣe concussion rice fún wa ní kitchen torí àwọn èrú face me and slap níbi tá à ń gbé.
They live
So mọ́ èmi wà ní kitchen.
Brazilian quarters.
Mọ́ èmi wà ní kitchen wọ́n dáná. So ìgbà tó dẹ̀ wọlé torí ó máa ń smoke ìgbà tó wọlé ọdún kó tó jáde látàtàrọ̀ kò tí wẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ sí brush. Mo dẹ̀ ní ìgbà tó dẹ̀ wọlé okay o mo ti lọ pọn omi kó wẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ brush pé kó dẹ̀ wá jẹ oúnjẹ tí mọ́ èmi ṣe fún wa. Bó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn pé tóun bá èmi sọ fún òun pé olóòórùn lòun nìyẹn so abun lòun.
She said the husband smokes and before he left the house that morning he hadn't taken his bath, neither has he brushed. So when he returned, she said she was trying to take care of him, telling him to go and bath, have his bath and brush his teeth and eat the food that her mom made for them to eat, the concussion rice. But that was when he started abusing her.
Ló ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gba ojú mi nìyẹn. So mọ́ mi rush bọ̀ láti kitchen pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló dé tá à ń jà. So mọ́ mi kàn ṣubú lé mi lórí pé bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ fa òun kúrò lórí mi. Mọ́ mi wọ́n ṣubú lé mi lórí kò tẹ wojú mọ́ mi kò wo kankan bó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní èmi àti mọ́ mi papọ̀ nìyẹn kó tó di pé landlord fẹ́ ṣe wá jáde pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
So she said while he was abusing her, that she also replied and there was a little rift there. They started fighting and the mom rushed in from the kitchen to see what was happening and mom fell on her. And without considering that, he was just beating herself and the mom all together.
This case continues next week.
Were you married to her?
Then we
She gave herself out cheap to you. You don't know. Let me tell you why. You did nothing over her. Yeah. And by tradition, whether we have the traditional wedding, which is the customary wedding, and the customary law, if you had done that, yes, then she should be married to you. Traditional way. That way, you can have a say over her. You did not do that. You did not go to the registry. So tell me the right you have to command her to keep her under your roof or to keep the children somewhere else. Tell me the right you have.
I'm very correct, ma'am.